Men, welcome to the Kinetic Man. I'm Stu Grazier, one of the co-founders of the Kinetic Man. I want to be the first to welcome you to the tribe. I'm excited about this. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be fun. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. But I promise you, you will be better for it if you do the work, if you put in the hard work that it takes to become better. Just a few notes. Hey, take this serious. It's work. It's hard work, but we expect you to do the work. There's a couple rules that we have inside of the Kinetic Man. One, honesty. We always require honesty in our groups. Two, vulnerability. We always require that you be vulnerable. We laugh in the group. We cry in the group. We empathize with individuals in the group. We don't judge, and it's important to show up and do the work. Success. You're going to redefine success for yourself in the areas of your life that we call the kinetic life circle, and then we're going to go through that in a second. But it's up to you to find that, and it's up to you to push yourself to grow. It's also up to you to find some accountability. In TKM Reflections, we're not going to assign you accountability partner. So it's on you to do the work to find somebody to hold you accountable to the actions that you say are most important to you in your life. You're going to get an email if you already haven't that has all the videos that we expect you to watch ahead of time. This is some of the core, and this is the foundation to the Kinetic Man. We expect you to come ready for our first meeting that you're going to show up to. Watch the video on identity. Watch the video on core values. Watch the video on purpose, and do the work. Do the exercises that we give in those videos. We expect you to have that complete before you show up. Next, the workbook. I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to go over the workbook because there's a few homework items for you to do ahead of time. This is the Kinetic Life Plan TKM workbook. You're going to get the downloadable copy of this in the email, and I want you to scroll to the table of contents. These are the sections that we're going to go through throughout the year, a month at a time. Family, health, faith, friends, fun, intimacy, finance, giving, and mindset. And at the end of the year, if you stick with us, you'll have a vision statement that covers all of these areas of your life. But first, the Kinetic Life Circle. This is our grading tool, and we do this as a collective group inside the Kinetic Man Mastermind. But we're going to expect you to do this ahead of time. Take this. You can print it out, or you can just keep it electronically on your PDF there. But we want you to grade yourself in these 9 areas of your life. And it's just what you think. Are you a 10 in your faith department, or are you a 2? Are you a 10 in your giving, or are you a 2? Grade yourself. And we've also challenged men to have their wives, their spouses grade themselves, or even have their kids give their perspective. It's interesting when you get your wife's perspective or your kid's perspective, age dependent. But do this ahead of time as well. We expect you to have this at the beginning of joining us, and then a year later, we're going to have you do it again, and see the transformation and see the change. I promise you, there will be change. There will be transformation, forming you into the person that you want to become if you do the work, if you show up. Speaking of work, there is homework, there is exercises in each section, and the expectation is you do those, right? Let me go through it. We do what's called the real framework. For TKM Reflections, you're just going to go through week 1 with us. So this is the month of family. And if we scroll down here, this is reflection. We're going to give you the identity piece to family, and we're going to ask you some hard questions. But if you look at question 1 there, look at your kinetic circle. How did you rank family and why? So we expect you to do the work and grade yourself on where you are and why, right? And then we're going to go through this together in our monthly call. We're going to go through reflection. But if you'll see here, you scroll down, there's extra steps. There's week 2, execute. There's an exercise. We expect you to do that. And it would be beneficial for you to do that with an accountability partner. If you scroll down, account week, that's what we talk about inside the Kinetic Man Mastermind. We typically will give a prompt, a Socratic conversation, and we intend to do that for you as well. We'll either send that out in an email, or if you haven't joined our Facebook group, We can do that there as well. But um, we expect you to think about this stuff, journal on it, become put into your habit journaling and reflection time. For me, that's like 4 a.m. in the morning. But for others, depends on where you want to do it and when you want to do it. But put that into your daily routine of reflecting and journaling because it will be very powerful for you. Last live week, again, this is going to be on your own inside TKM Reflections. But once you go through this month, you should have at the end of it a good vision of where you want your life to look like 3 years down the road. And take the time and write down a vision statement for you in this area, in each area. And at the very end of the year, you'll see that you combine all of these and you'll have a new vision statement for your life. Put this stuff on the calendar, create change, create habits. And all of these habits put together will form you into the new person that you want to become. You'll become a kinetic man. So, we are excited about this journey. Please let us know if you have any questions. For those that are just joining and you want to, this will be your first call. Hey, show up 10 to 15 minutes early so we can get to know you. We can kind of give you a little just prep of what the call is going to be like. And we'll introduce ourselves to you and then get ready to rock. Get ready to show up and get ready to work hard. We'll see you soon.